everyone, so today is my first vlog on this channel in an unexcusable amount of time, and I do have an excuse, but it's probably not worth anything, so you don't even have to listen to it. But I was on Twitter the other night, and a lot of people are telling me that they don't like the way my videos have become a lot more professional, and I was thinking about it, and when I started my videos, it was just a 15-year-old girl who was sitting in front of the camera saying, these are the tips I know, this is how I put on my makeup, you know. I didn't know that this was going to go anywhere. And then it did go somewhere. And somewhere along the way, I decided that doing more professional videos, I thought you guys would like that more. I thought it would be more informative. But I've learned that you guys just want my old videos back. So I've decided that I'm just gonna do whatever kind of video I wanna do. It used to be that if I was doing like a makeup tutorial, and I would like smear mascara on my eye or something, I would just be like, oh, if that happens, take a Q-tip and wipe it off. But now it's like, if I do that, I don't want you guys to see it because you might think, oh, well, she doesn't know how to do it. You know what I mean? So I tried to make it a lot more professional, and I've come to find out that a lot of you just prefer the original unedited me. So that's what you guys are gonna be getting. So I just wanted to let you know that I had some sort of like revelation, and I was like, what am I doing with my channel? I was thinking to myself, and I got my first subscribers off of just being me, and somewhere along the way I decided that, you know, I could make the decision of what kind of videos you guys would want to watch, but you're the ones watching them. I'm just the one filming them. And trust me, it's a lot easier to film your true self than having to, you know, always try to be professional and things like that. You know, it gets tough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, sometimes I would like edit my videos so much because I was scared you guys would see me in like an unperfect light. And that's just unrealistic. I mean, I am just a normal 17-year-old girl. I've been doing this for over a year now, and my channel has evolved, and I feel like I have matured, so I can never go back to that 15-year-old girl that I was, and that's just because I am growing up. That's not because I'm changing the way I do my videos, but in a way, I have changed in the way I do my videos, and I'm willing to admit that. So I wanted to do this vlog to just let you guys know that the old Blair is back as she can be, because I have gone from being 15 to 17, which is a big age difference, and you do mature during those years. So I do feel older, obviously. I am 2 years older. I feel older. I feel like I filmed myself more. I feel like I have more of an understanding for who I am, whereas when I was 15, I had no idea who I was. I was just kind of going with the flow, and YouTube has completely changed my life. Doing these videos has completely changed my life. And I get messages a lot of times that say that they just miss the, you know, 15-year-old girl that was just like any other girl. And they say, you know, no 16-year-old gets to go to New York City Fashion Week, so it's not realistic. But you guys have to understand that that was my real life. I did become the youngest makeup artist ever at New York City Fashion Week when I was 16. And that's something that I was so excited to share with you guys. And a lot of you said that it was unrelatable. But you have to understand that I just started off doing these videos. I mean, I picked the screen name Juicy Star 07. I had no idea anyone was ever gonna see my videos. Now, when I have to tell people my screen name, it's a little bit embarrassing when I'm like, it's Juicy, J-U-I-C-Y, Star, S-T-A-R 07. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. Because I don't want them to be like, why is your screen name Juicy Star 07? I guess I just wanted to do this vlog to kind of say that I'm tired of having to put on a face where I have to be perfect and all of my videos have to be edited to a T, and I can only do makeup tutorials on my beauty channel, and I can only do vlogs on my other channel. If I want to do a stinking video showing you guys randomly one night when I have cookie cravings at 12 o'clock at night and I go decide to bake cookies, why can't I film that and upload it? Like, there's nothing that says I can't. This is my channel. So, I don't know, I feel like I'm like rambling on, but I feel like this is something that needed to be said. And I really do want to thank all of you that have tweeted me and that have messaged me and emailed me and commented and everything that you guys do saying, I miss the old Blair. And at first I didn't understand what you guys meant until I went back and watched my old videos, and I was pretty goofy. I think my first video I ever did started off with, hey y'all, it's Juicy Star here. One thing that I'm not gonna go back to is using that really thick Southern accent. And I did not know that I had a thick Southern accent until I started doing videos. And I kind of taught myself to go away from that a little bit. And somewhere between the Southernness and what I am now, I became very squeaky. yeah, I might not be as squeaky in this video as I have in some other videos, but I have some videos where I sound like a mouse. I don't know why. I think it might be me trying to keep my Southern accent a little bit at bay. So that 15-year-old Southern girl, I mean, it is me, but she's not coming back in videos because I'm not a 15-year-old Southern accented girl anymore. You guys might think I have a really thick Southern accent, but I want you to go watch my first videos I've ever put up. My first one was a MAC makeup tutorial. It was just titled, I think, Blue MAC Makeup Tutorial. And it was my first video ever, and I started it off with, hey y'all, it's Juicy Star here. And I still remember that is, like, I still remember watching that video after it was put up, and I got so many comments that are like, this girl is so hick. So I wanted to be able to portray myself in more of, like, I don't know, not a Northern accent, but just not such a strong Southern accent. I don't know how I got on the topic of accents. Yeah, but the whole point of me doing my videos is started off because my sister Elle, who goes by the screen name All That Glitters 21, she had a little bit more brain than I did when it came to picking screen names. She started the videos after she was watching Lollipop 26 and X Sparkage. She was watching their videos religiously over the summer of 2008, and she started her own channel. And then she told me, and she talked me into doing them. And I was like, why am I going to be doing YouTube videos? You know, you're already giving away all of, like, our family tips and secrets. And she was like, yeah, but you have brown eyes and brown hair. I have blonde hair, blue eyes. We look completely different. And we can even do the same look and show people how it would look on them. And I was like, you've got a brain, which she does. So she made me start doing it. And she was like, this beauty community is so amazing. You know, they give you tips back. And, you know, it started out being an interactive thing. And somewhere along the line, haters came in, and it wasn't always like that, but haters started hating on pretty much every YouTube guru, and that's when I started changing the way I did my videos, because they would hate on me for the goofy things that I did, and I was like, well, maybe that does seem a little bit silly, so I'm just gonna do, you know, very professional videos. And then I got hated on for changing the way I am. So you know what? I'm just going to be myself, and I hope you guys will appreciate that. I hope you guys stick around to see my next videos. I am going to keep up with this channel. I know I let it slack. I do have an excuse. You guys know I went to New York for a birthday party and then for my Follica interview, and then I went to Atlanta for family and then meeting up with Miranda Cosgrove, and then I went to Connecticut for prom. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do a video on my main channel talking to you guys about prom, because it was one of the best experiences of my entire life. And I cannot say that, you know, I've had a lot of great experiences, so I can't say that just tossing it out there. It was one of the best experiences ever. So I'm going to do a whole video talking about that and talking about all the friends I made. And, like, I feel like I actually did form some, like, big friendships that are going to stick around for a while. I mean, I already have plans to go back up there and see them again because I miss them already. But if you don't know the whole story, I'll be doing a video of it up on my YouTube channel. A boy asked me out to prom over a YouTube video, made it as a video response to one of my videos. I happened to see it and tweeted it, and everyone told me I needed to go. And then my mom was like, you have to. And I was like, what? And she was like, you have to go. So 4 months later, I ended up at prom. 5 months, 4 or 5 months later, I ended up at prom in Connecticut with a boy that I had not known previous to this. But I formed a lot of really great friendships, and I learned a new word. Okay, there's this word, shmee, S-H-M-E-E. I was told that it is an all-purpose word, so it can mean you're really happy. So you can be like, oh my gosh, shmee, shmee, shmee. Oh my gosh, shmee. Or it can mean that you're, like, really angry, and you can be like, shmee. You know, it can mean anything. I thought that was really silly because, like, everyone was saying shmee. And I was like, wait, what did you mean by that? And they'd be like, oh, they're not playing the right song, shmee. And then there would be, like, good ones. Or they'd be like, oh, I'm so shmee that you came. And I'm like, what are you talking about? But I had a whole lot of fun. And there are way too many people that I want to give shout outs to. I don't even want to start because I'm scared if I left someone out, it would be not very nice. So this is a pretty decently long video. I'm pretty much just gonna slap the whole thing onto YouTube. I'm not really even gonna edit it because, I mean, I made a couple mistakes, but like I said, I don't really care. If you go watch my old videos, I would like completely start sentences over and not even edit it out. And now if I start a sentence over, I edit the first half of the sentence out. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited that it's like I had like a epiphany, and it was like, what are you doing to your channel? You're ruining your channel because you're trying to be someone that you're not. You're trying to be so professional, and you're trying to be a makeup artist, which I'm not. I am just a 17-year-old girl who likes to experiment with makeup, and I want to show you guys what I think about it. So yeah, I want you guys to also know that I am not leaving this vlog channel. I have had so many trips that I've been going on, and I got laryngitis. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. The day I met with Miranda Cosgrove, right after it hit me, and I could not speak at all. I was doing a Diane Sawyer interview on Skype, and I couldn't even speak. So they had to put it on a phone interview because I was like crying because I wanted to be on Skype on Diane Sawyer. So they were like, well, we'll just do it on the phone. And then on the phone, if you watch the interview, they had to put captions from what I'm saying because you can't understand me. And I'm like very squeaky in that. Yeah, so this vlog channel is not being left behind. It's just that I've been so extremely busy that I just haven't had the time. And I know that that's a lame excuse. I don't have the time, but I do have a life outside of YouTube, believe it or not. Definitely follow me on Twitter if you kind of want to know what I'm doing every second of my day, because I pretty much tweet every second of the day, or I used to. I've been getting less and less tweety recently, and I don't know why. It's just like it used to be that I would tweet when I woke up and I'd be like, I'm awake, and then I'd be like getting in the shower, blow drying my hair, eating breakfast, putting on my makeup, and now I'll just tweet and be like getting ready for the morning. I don't know. I feel like it kind of sums it all up. Let me know if you want me to tweet a lot or if it just clutters up your homepage. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. One thing that hasn't changed is my bye. I think I've done this in every single video. Mark my words. I'm gonna go back and watch my old videos. I think I did bye in every video in this really high-pitched, shrill, annoying voice. I don't even like listening to myself say it. Bye. But I gotta do it.